I fell in love with reading when I started the Anne of Green Gables series at my school's library.
In fourth grade, my favorite teacher gave Bridge to Terabithia to the class. It was not like anything I had read before. It was controversial. It had some words that seemed naughty.
We have a tradition. Around the age of 13, we're given Souls of Black Folk by W.E.B. Du Bois, and we read it together as a family.
My little brother gifted me with 100 Years of Solitude. It's the momentum, it's the magic, that idea that you might go into a book and then come out a completely different person.
There are so many different ways to engage with the written word, whether it's poetry, whether it's fiction, whether it's nonfiction. Having an expansive definition of what it means to be a reader is the best way to have inclusivity in this world of literature that we all love.
When I think about books I've loved, including many of the books that the National Book Foundation has honored, I think about how the reader emerges from those books better able to love herself and to love other people, and therefore better able to fight for justice.
National Book Foundation does so many events all over America, and you see really the diversity of America and the different types of readers that are here in one room, almost like coming into the fold of a community of writers.
Building readers means creating opportunities for people to have extraordinary experiences with books and writers. We partner with nonprofits and libraries and universities to bring writers all around the country. We need champions for books, especially in this moment. And we also need lots of different opportunities for people to connect with books and find the books that resonate for them, for everyone to be able to find the book that may change their lives.
When young people have access to books, their world is bigger. They're able to have a bigger imagination, to know more outside of their own communities, to become better writers. They're able to be even more confident in who they are, especially when books reflect their stories, their identities, and celebrate that.
For them to choose the story that they want to read, you can't even measure the impact, how that would bring them and develop their reading journey of their own.
Reading teaches us empathy.
They can do anything. They can go anywhere. When you give somebody a book, they can experience something unlike anything they might have otherwise experienced. That's one of the reasons I love translated literature, is you're giving somebody an exploration into a different country, a different world, different beliefs and understanding.
That National Book Awards is just sort of changing the boundaries of how we engage with text and making it really accessible to young people.
The National Book Awards are incredibly special, in part because it's an opportunity for authors to get recognition for all the work that they do behind closed doors, sometimes in the dead of night, to try to tell a story.
The National Book Award makes books visible to the public, uplifts them on this international scale. It's an act of generosity. It keeps the art of reading and writing alive.
We're in a moment culturally where the idea of creativity is under attack. If we're not careful, we're going to end up with a culture that doesn't want to dream. The National Book Foundation is really necessary in terms of countering that. Simply saying a culture that can't have this starving itself. It's not food and it's not water, but it's just as important, it's just as necessary. The National Book Foundation helps to guarantee that there will be books, there will be readers for those books, there will be writers for those books. That's why it's important to celebrate.